One thing I noticed as I became more like spiritually, I had more spiritual discernment. One thing I realized is that a lot of people try to control you through guilt, like guilt tripping or just projecting any negative thing they're feeling towards. It could even be they're feeling it on themselves, but just anything they're feeling in general to the world. Like that's how their world is. Their world is anger, their world is suffering, their world is sadness. Like they're just projecting that onto you. That you know, once you realize these things, like it's impossible for someone to drag you into that world of constant paranoia because of all this negativity. Like recently, right? Recently, maybe like 2 weeks ago, like I, one of my friends called me. I didn't get his call. Oh no, I did get his call because I was talking to someone. I was talking to either someone else that like I was teaching how to use like his consciousness or whatever, teaching him how to be conscious. Or I think I might have been talking to my mom. One of those two. I think it was at this like at the same time ish somehow. But I was talking to someone else basically, and then another person called me, right? Another person called me, and I couldn't pick the phone, so I just chose. In fact, I don't think I even saw it. I don't think I saw it. But when I was done talking to my mom and my friend that was like, that I was teaching, right? I went to the shower or whatever, and then I get the call from this guy I know. I got a call from him. I pick up the phone while I'm in the shower because I tend to use my phone in the shower quite a lot, quite often. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, "Yo, are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Like, did you get my message? And I didn't get his message. I didn't get his message. Well, it was there, but like I had not opened it, and I wasn't planning on opening it, bro. Like, just cause like it said like 4+ messages, that means like he spammed. And yeah, I mean, I was gonna get to it at some point, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I just didn't get his message in it. So he was just telling me like, yeah, bro. Like, I just want to tell you what I said. Like, bro. Like, basically, I was doing something right. I was doing something that he felt was an invasion of privacy, essentially. Not invasion of privacy, or like me trespassing on his turf type thing. Like, it was more like, because I put like on my personal Instagram, I post a lot, right? I post a lot, and like I tag my friends a lot in posts, even though like there's quite a few people, like there's a lot of people on my personal Instagram. And it's funny, bro. Like people always tell me it's funny, stuff like that. And like I just post anything relatable to my friends. I just tag them and like I tag them instead of sending it to them. Usually I would send it to them, but if it's bare funny, like if it's really funny, I'll tag them and I'll put it in my story. Because that's just, I don't know, the way my humor's, it's like it's create. That's like me expressing creativity in some way, you know. And people appreciate it as well. People appreciate it. It's not like I'm being annoying or a little rat. Like, people actually appreciate it. My friends think it's funny too. I think it's funny, and that's all that counts, to be honest. At the end of the day, I remember, I think some guys used to say, "Oh, Victor, like you always post on your story, but you don't reply to people. Like, bro, like, what are you doing if you're live? Da, da, da. Like, it's like, bro, I'm just using this platform to express my humor, creativity. Like, there's no need for validation." And they're telling me to, stop posting. It's too much. Bro, I don't care. Like, even if people didn't find what I had to put on my story funny, like, I would still post it anyway, because that's just what I love. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you just have to express your art and let the world see your art. That's a whole other, that's something else entirely. I'm going on a tangent. So, long story short, this guy's telling me to stop tagging him in stories because the last post might have been too far or something, like an invasion of privacy and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I was like, okay, like, you know, I'll stop tagging him. And he just broke a lot of other stuff. And I was just calm with it. I was like, okay, nice, like good. Like, well, what I did is, he was even like then going as far as to say like, oh, even the things you send me personally, like they're kind of weird, like, you know, just kind of, I could, you know, bro, like I'm not an idiot, right? I'm not an idiot. I could literally see that he was trying to project whatever negative, like, I don't know, like, you're just trying to make me feel bad, like, just say your piece and leave it there. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect what you, I'm gonna respect what you're asking me to do. Like, I'm gonna respect it. Like, if you want me to stop tagging you in stories and sending you memes, I'll stop. I'll stop it, bro. And I did. I stopped. And like, it wasn't like out of guilt. It was just out of love and respect for this guy. Like, this guy's my friend. Why would I be a, you know, a dirtbag and keep on tagging him in posts? Especially since he got so hurt over it. Like, he got so angry. Like, he was like on the verge of like yelling at me, basically. He was like yelling at me, basically. And you know when you just, the person keeps talking and talking and like, it's like, bro, first of all, get to the point, right? Stick with the point and stop trying to like just address it with a level head, bro. Like, I don't, you're just like, yeah, guy, like, you're really like making me angry. Like, that made me angry, bro. Like, you should feel bad. Like, he was telling me what I should feel. Me, if I listen to another man, nah, no way, bro, no way, nah. So I stopped. I literally stopped sending him posts. I stopped whatever, and over time, like, I just saw that he was sending me things as well. He doesn't usually send me posts, and I was just like, that's weird. Like, and I don't think I opened them either, or I might have opened them, but I just didn't like respond. And it wasn't out of like, oh, he just yelled at me on the phone. Like I actually didn't care. Like, bro, no one can drag me into the world of constant pain, suffering, anger, whatever they're feeling in the world. They can't drag me into it. So I was just like thinking, this guy's not serious. Like, he never sends me posts, and just because I've stopped, like, and then at some point, right, I don't know how many days went by. I think maybe like a week or two went by, and he calls me and asks me if I'm angry at him. Like, what, bro? What do you want from me? Like, do you want me to keep on bothering you? Like, bro, you called me to say, oh yeah, like, Victor, you angry at me? Like, I don't know, like, I just haven't spoken to you in a while. Like, you know, is it because of what I said last time? I was like, bro, like, I don't care. Like, there's bigger things on my plate than this, than, oh, should I send him this post? Should I tag him? Oh, I can't tag my friend in posts anymore. Bro, first of all, I've got plenty of other people I can tag. Second of all, it's just an online, it's just Instagram, bro. It's just Instagram, bro. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, that, and I just goes to show you that in some people's world, there are problems there are things that they're more worried about than other things that maybe that would be more conducive to their life in the long run. Anyway, in the long run, like, and then worrying about what people think of you, things like that. Like, there's just a whole lot of things. Like, I don't know. I can't speak for him to say what's in his world, actually, but that's what I was feeling. Maybe like I was feeling like, oh, like that intuitively. Anyway, I was feeling like, yo, like he wants me to feel this, that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how he sees the world. That was like just intuitively, but like right now, like I'd rather not try to guess like what type of things he's thinking. So, and there was another instance as well where I was being guilt tripped into allowing like someone to basically sleep in my room or like stay in my room. It was strange, like it was very strange because I let the person into my accommodation, right, to the point where they were in the kitchen, and then they just cried, like started crying, like, I was like bro, like that's so weird that like when you like you're now not being dragged into the into like people's domains, like, and you can just stay in your own domain and observe, kind of. Like at some point, I'll just start to find it weird. Like, what's going? Like, why? Just be normal, bro. Like, be respectful. Like, be human, bro. I mean, maybe you know what? To be fair, Dad, I mean, like, Dad, more in touch with their humanity. Let me see, and I say that in terms of being emotionally reactive to everything that's going on. Anything that has nothing to do with you, you're just emotionally reactive to it. You're not treating life like it's a human experience, and you're treating life like if you're human, if you're like looking at it from a human perspective, you're you're acting. Most humans try to act woke or spiritual, whatever. So they're doing things like pretending to be compassionate about certain people or certain towards certain like things going on in the world, like let's say the US election, right, for example, showing compassion to something that in retrospect has nothing to do with them. Like they don't know like the people personally. They need to worry about their family, the people in their circle, and keeping them safe, not keeping random like people they don't know safe. That's just like a touch of what that's. I don't want to get too much into that right now. I don't want to get too much into that, and that's Loki treading the lines of controversy, and I don't want. That's not why I made this video. This video is just about being able to discern when people are trying to project anger, sadness, suffering onto you, or just project guilt onto you. Let's say, project guilt onto you to make you to control you, Like, you shouldn't allow anyone to just control you that easily, or at all, or at all. You should want to do things out of love anyway and not guilt. Like, if you find yourself doing something and you're scared of like what the other person's gonna think, or you're just scared in general, or you feel bad, like it's pity, like, or you're pitying yourself, because it can be like a thing where you pity yourself, or don't. Just be aware, stay alert, and you'll kind of notice it when if you're able to recognize when people are getting defensive or people are getting, you have to just kind of detect it. I think you have to kind of deal with these emotions within yourself first, like guilt, shame, anger. You have to deal with these emotions first to let them go. Like, it's to the point where it's not even there anymore. Like, you're only thinking positive things or feeling positive things. You have to get to that point, right? Swing to the other side of the choose the other side of the polarity and stay there. Like, just keep there, and you'll be able to now spot when someone's trying to throw rocks at your bubble, you know what I'm saying? And I can make another video on that, of how to properly let go of emotions based on things I've read, and yeah, just based on things I've read and my experiences. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this far. If you made it this far, subscribe. Get my bulking guide in the description if you're trying to bulk up for the winter. And I now have like a scheduling for consultation. I'll put like I'll try to put details before you have to like schedule yourself in, of the requirements for it, to actually have a spot on the call, a spot for the like consultation, and join the community server as well in the group in the description, just to be around like-minded young men, or if you're a female, I guess, like, you can join as well. And a nutrition guide is also coming soon. I'll be collaborating with an athlete that I'm close with, and that'll be coming out soon. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Take care, stay blessed.